Yo, hey man, say man, how's your day, man? It's for Trader GDO coming out with another video, man. Better go off and getting these videos, man, getting these charts. I ain't about to waste y'all time, so I don't want y'all wasting mine. Y'all want to know how to trade? I'm about to teach you how to get paid. Ooh, ooh, you feel me? Yes, sir. Y'all know my baby sleep. Stop playing. You feel me? But what we really about to do is, man, is just mark up the charts for the week. It's Sunday at 9. Let's go ahead and get ourselves ready for the week. You know what I'm saying? You see price, market open at 6 o'clock. It opens at 6 on Sunday. It closes at 5 on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what we got. We start from the highest time frame, of course. Really, you know what I'm saying? What you gotta understand about trading is it's best to go off the higher time frame. The lower time frames are just for like entries and whatnot. But when it comes to like market structure, following trends, you really should be focusing on the higher time frame, guys. So as you can see here, what we're looking for is our internals. And I'm getting a little ahead of myself. It's just because it really doesn't take long. But for somebody who's new to the industry, you may not understand what I'm doing. So what I'm looking for are my internals and my externals. My internals are my fair value gaps, which will be identified by a box, and my externals are my highs and lows, which will be identified with a line. Now, I don't really use these too much. I use them when it's time to trade, right? Looking for the external draws liquidity, but for example, so this is what the external looks like. In regards to breaking structures, right? External high, external low. This was the old high, right? This sell candle was responsible for this buy leg breaking this new high. So this becomes the new low. This becomes the new high. I have this marked up, not this marked up, because this candle has not passed by this wick. So in regards to breaking structures, of course, this would need to be passed, but it's set up in a way where if it get passed, that get passed also. So, it's just one of those examples. Nothing's ever it's not going to always be pretty, right? Now, internals, as you can see, I have my daily internal. Now, for me, everything is color coordinated. Again, white is daily. Turquoise is like 4 hour. Violet is like monthly, weekly. Pink for 2 hour green, 1 hour red. You know what I'm saying? So daily, I have my internal right here. What is the internal? Fair value gap, inverted fair value gap. What are those? 3 candle patterns with the opening between the first and the third. So no matter where I start on the chart, 1, 2, 3, there's an opening between the first and the third. 1, 2, 3, there's an opening between the first and the third. That's a fair value gap. That is an internal. So when I come up here and I look, I see 1, 2, 3, opening between the first and the third. So I'll go ahead and do him like that. And you see what I'm saying? Boom, drag him out, because we don't know how long those are going to be bounced between each other. And the thing is, I don't know how this week is going to go because we have 2 dailies. I don't know. I mean, you got 352 points between those two, so that's definitely enough to make some money. What you do is go ahead and get that joker, bam. You know what I'm saying? Get that joker, bam, lock him up. Lock him up. You know what I'm saying? Lock his behind up so he can't move. Alright, so boom. Now we're on the 4 hour time frame. Well, I usually don't even do the 4 hour because like so much could happen until Monday 9:30. You feel me? So I usually don't do that, but we will do it for the case. For the sake of the video. As you can see, I'm coming down here marking up my weeklies. I deleted all of these just to have a fresh screen so I could look at some things over the weekend. But really, I never really delete these. You get what I'm saying? They usually stay the same. There's no point of deleting them because again, these are weekly time frames. These are high time frames that I'm marking out. These aren't any lower time frames. These are high time frames. I'm talking right. This is the weekly. Last one we just did was the daily. So it's gonna take a while for these to get interacted with, but it's good to have them. Let's go ahead and go to the monthly. See what we work with on the monthly. Man, and to be honest, we have to go touch this. We got to. Yeah, we got to. So don't think. Yeah, we gotta go touch that boy. Got to. So we're definitely gonna find ourselves back to that. I don't know what's gonna cause it, and usually it's some type of news, some type of something with Trump. That's why when I made a video a couple videos ago, I said that for some people who come into trading, they look at it, they think it's like reading a heart monitor. In a sense, you are. This is the world's heartbeat. Like what goes on in the world affects the NAS 100, especially in the U.S., especially with Trump. 100 top tech companies, yeah, it has a lot of effect on it. So as you can see, I'm just coming up marking these boxes, man. I know these boxes look like they're close to each other, but in reality, dude, there's so much space between them. Like, and when I speak of space, I'm regarding like the points. Like that's almost damn near 700 points, man. That's a lot of space. You know what I'm saying? So we have the monthly. I don't know why I think I like that. We got the weekly, right? And we got the daily. Now, when I mark these things up, just how I mark them up on my daily, right? On the daily with the lower time frame. So not lower, but it's in regard to what's relevant. What internals are most likely to be interacted with. And when we talking about higher time frame, these are the time frames that price is most likely to interact with. Like, even so that these down here, right? Because there's other monthlies down here, but these are the nearest to price action, so they're relevant in regard to how big the time frame is. You see monthly, weekly, daily. Now when we start getting to the 4 hour, then you can kind of like really gauge in like what's relevant to the price action, because some 4 hours are way down there, some are way up there, and they're probably not going to get touched, right? So if I wanted to mark up the 4 hour, I would mark up this guy right here. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, opening between the first and the third. Go to my color coordination. Bam. You know what I'm saying? If I want to mark him up there, I could. Bam. I'm not gonna mark him because he's already in there. But that's how I mark my charts, right? So when you look at it from a higher time frame, when you look at it from a higher time frame, you see everything that price is most likely going to come in contact with. And I don't know who this guy is. I don't know what he's doing up there. But we have the weekly now. We have the daily. And then we have the monthly. And yeah, man, that's pretty much easy. That's how you set your chart up for the whole week. Again, the 4 hour thing, the candle changes every 4 hours. So a lot can happen from now to 9:30 in the morning. That's damn near a whole 24 hours. So a lot can happen within that time, right? So there's no point of marking that out. But in regard to the dailies, yeah, those are like those the big dogs. So you might as well go ahead and mark those, lock them in, lock them up. Go ahead and lock them in, set them for real. And that's what we're doing, man. That's what I do on Sundays. That's how you prepare for your week. That's how you kind of gauge in what draws liquidity we're gonna have, because how you do one thing on another time frame, you can do it on another time frame. It's fractal. So how you're looking at entering trades on the 2 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute, you can do the same on the daily. People swing trade, man. People be in trades for months, dude, and they use the daily. They use higher time frames than that. So that's how you mark up your chart for the week, man. That's how you get ready. Let me see, because I know that's not the all-time high. We about to be back at all-time highs. Oh, no. Yes, bro, we are. That's so bad. Don't nobody want to be at no all-time highs, dude. I got to get better at trading all-time highs, man. Most traders hate being around all-time highs. But how I look at it is you got to be able to capitalize in all environments. You got to be able to work in all environments. So that's something I just have to get better at, man. But, hey, man, I know you're having a good day, man. It's Favorite Trader G. Come out with another video, man. Teaching y'all boys and girls how to mark up y'all chart, getting ready for the week, man. Yes, sir. If you want to learn how to trade like this, visit neverquitexceed.com. Link in the bio, man. Become a profit time. Join the free community, man. Change your life. Yes, sir.